Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy. I'm back with another one. It is Sunday, January 25th. This is the last trading week of this month. As always, like, share, comment below, but most importantly, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. All right, we're back with another one. Like I said, I'm going to commit a brand new video. Definitely, I like Sundays. I'm gonna be able to cut one on Sunday. Every Sunday, I'll drop a new video in the late afternoon, evening, around this time. You know what I'm saying? Give you guys a head start. Hopefully, you guys been loving the free community. We've been dropping a lot of gems, free gems on there. Just trades if you've been plugged in. Show you real quick. So, of course, we got our live community. Guys, you should really tap into this. This is where you want to be. All right. It's where we share ideas, we trade together, all that good stuff. You guys are in the free community where I just drop free nuggets. Now, you guys can just take these trades like this GJ. It went way beyond the 100 pips, but that was an amazing move. Bitcoin actually just dropped, but it did come up for about 1K pips. Now it's around 84 last I checked. We also had, what else did we have last week? Had that GJ. I think we also caught a little bit of the sell. Yeah, I think we caught a little bit of the sell. And I thought we had something else. All right, I think that was about it. But if you want access to the private community, guys, shoot me an email, hit me up on social media. I'll get you plugged in. No monthly fee, no subscription, none of that stuff like that. So, I'm not trying to scam you or anything like that. Just trying to help those who need it. All right, let's get into it. So, got a lot of good traction on the last video. So, as always, I want to continue educating you guys on what I look for. And then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm watching out for this weekly outlook. All right. So, last week, again, was a good trading week. Inside our community, we traded GU, caught that buy there. I was waiting for gold to drop, but didn't yet. Opened up this week with a gap, as you can see, still climbing high. But I promise you, guys, a sell-off is coming. A big sell-off is coming. I promise you, a big sell-off. Like, that's two gaps now. There's that gap. There's this gap from last week. I promise you, gold is not going to go up forever. Matter of fact, the more it goes up, the bigger that retracement is going to be, and I can't wait. But as of right now, it's not going. But what I want to point out, just to, as a reminder, guys, this how easy trading can be. So let's take that GJ buy, right? Caught that beautiful buy. And again, keep it simple, guys. Go to your daily time frame. All right. Whatever the trend is, okay, 9 out of 10 times, that's the direction you want to trade in to stay profitable. So if on the daily, right? Because the daily is your map. The daily is going to let you know what you need to do on the smaller time frame. So if I'm in this uptrend on the daily, clearly, even when I look at the MACD, guys, right? Look at this momentum bullish wave to the upside. When I get down to the 4 hour, to the 1 hour, I'm looking for the pullbacks. So to keep this even simpler, all right, you see how this is all green down here on the MACD, right? Think about it this way. If it's green on your higher time frame, when you go down to your lower time frame, you're looking for the opposite. So if it's green on the daily, I'm looking for red on the 4 hour. If it's green on the daily, I'm looking for the red on the 4 hour. All right. So I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the pullback. And when price pulls back, obviously I want to line it up with the nearest demand zone, right? With the nearest demand zone right here. Boom. And once I see that price is not trying to break the previous low, which was right over here, in this area, this is where I can take advantage of the 15-minute, of the 5-minute, the smaller time frame. And now I'm essentially looking for that sequence. I'm looking for that change of character, right? I'm looking for a retest, and then I'm looking for my buy. See how that goes? Whatever the daily's telling you to trade. All right. So again, if just like right here, this bearish wave right here. See that bearish wave right here? Right. I want to do this bearish wave right here. When I go down to the 4-hour, 1 hour, take a wild guess. I'm looking for green, the pullbacks. All right, simple. And once I see that pullback, now I just wait for the sequence to happen. All right, I just wait for the sequence to happen. Sequence meaning I want to see a change of character, right? This was my higher low, higher high, break, retest, right? Retest. Close below, bearish engulfing candle, whatever. Entry here, stop loss right around here, and there's my sell-off. Everybody get that? Simple. All right. So when you think about it, and you can verify this with any setup, right? Look at all the US pairs, right? Dollar moved heavily on Friday. Overall, like USD Swiss franc, we're in a downtrend. Yes, we have divergence happening, but at the end of the day, we are in a downtrend. All right, cool. So basically, since Monday the 19th, last Monday, we've been dropping. We had our close below, right? If you zoom in over here, and we've been selling. So that means I want to look for a pullback, green, on a 4-hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 30-minute. I want to look for that pullback, right? This is where I have my pullback. And then I use the minutes. It don't have to be the 15-minute. It could be the 5-minute. You decide. Ladies and gentlemen, you decide. There is no perfect time frame. All right, there's no perfect time frame. You decide. All right, but this is the zone where I want to watch it at, right? This is where the 1 hour is beginning. Okay, cool. So let's say I want to watch it on the 5-minute, 15-minute, doesn't matter, right? Count, higher high, higher low. I got my higher high. All right, higher low, right? Essentially equal. This was my break. Right here, change of character. This was my retest. That's my first entry. If I miss the bus, I move up a time frame. Because if I miss a retest on a 5-minute, I promise you there's going to be a retest on the 15-minute, on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, and so on and so forth. Boom. As you can see, price drop. Here's another retest. Right? So that was your last chance. If you didn't catch the retest on Wednesday, right? Essentially Thursday, last chance on Friday morning, right around 8. Really you had from London session from 1 a.m. all the way until 10:30 before this epic 150 pip drop. All right. And all you had to do, what's the overall trend on the higher time frame? Right? This is down. We're going down. Clear as day. We're going down. Close below. Downtrend. So if we're red on the daily, when I get to the 4-hour, 1 hour, what am I looking for? I'm looking for green. The pullback. So daily, whatever the trend is, like right here, daily, I'm in an uptrend. I'm in an uptrend. So that means when this uptrend began, essentially from October 24th all the way to January 2025. When I get down to the 4-hour, 1 hour, doesn't matter, 4-hour, 1 hour, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the opposite. I'm looking for the reds. If I'm buying on the daily, that means I'm looking for the pullback on the 4 hours. I'm looking for the pullback on the 4 hours. And what am I watching for inside here? I'm waiting for the sequence. I'm waiting for the sequence. All right, new one. I'm waiting for the sequence. Let's go back over here. Just use this. I'm waiting for the sequence. All right. See how that works? See here? This is the 4 hour. Boom. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Break. There's my change of character. There's my retest. Right? Close above. Stop loss here, no lower than here. And as you can see, there's your buy. All because you know how to identify the overall trend on the higher time frame. All right, so keep that in mind. Oh, sorry about that. Keep that in mind every time you're looking to trade something. All right, you want to be in line with the market. All right, everything that moved last week. NU, AU were amazing. Honestly, these did better than GU and EU. Boom. But as you can see, we were going up. Had your pullback. So when it was pulling back, how do I know it wasn't going back for a sell, Steve? Because again, here, we're going to find out on the 4 hour. Are we getting a regular retest? Or are we getting a shift? And as you can see, we got a shift. Right? We got a shift right here. Change your character. There was your retest. See it more clearly on the 1 hour time frame. See that? Right? Lower low. Lower low. That was your lower high. Change your character. Retest. So this whole area was for you to watch for that sequence again. Right? Had one here. So change your character. Buy. Boom. Price came down and created a new low. So guess what? I do it again. Retest. Buy here. Off to the races. Or if you want to really keep it simple, after you already got that change of character on the 1 hour, once price came here, wherever you bought, you could have placed your stop loss here and then 100 plus pip move to the upside. Right? This is how I catch my moves, guys. This is all I do. This is all I do. Gold, same thing. This whole time, gold's been on this massive uptrend. That's why I haven't dropped no gold setups. Because I'm like, man, we're on this massive uptrend. Boom. Right? So my best bet would be to wait for pullbacks, and then look for buy. I didn't get a lot of pullbacks, to be honest with you. Actually, outside of that small sell that I got, that we grabbed about 2 weeks ago, that sell, and then next week opened up with the gap. Didn't really get any major pullbacks. This happened, but I missed this, right? But you get my point. Overall uptrend. So when I get down to my 4 hour, 1 hour, I'm looking for this to pull back, pull back, pull back. See how it lines up with the MACD? And then inside there, I'm looking for the sequence. Right? Again, 15-minute is just like my time frame I like to use when it comes to the minutes, but you can do this on a 5, a 3-minute. You just got to know what you're looking for. So you see right here, same thing. Lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Lower high. No more lower lows. Lower high, change, retest. So this was your retest area. So this was your entry. You had until Thursday, up until Thursday night. Boom. There was your buy. See, I'm able to spot that on the 5-minute. I'm able to spot that on the 15-minute. One is not necessarily better than the other. It's just a matter of preference. When it comes to time frame, it's always a matter of preference. All right, guys. So just wanted to drop that there. That's how I utilize the MACD. That's how you can utilize it. Even if you were using, let's say, the RSI. All right, I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. All right. If I'm using the RSI, I only, right? So you see how it's overbought here, right? Overbought, oversold. That's a lot of times how traders do. So that means they'll start looking to sell when it's overbought. They're looking to buy when it's oversold. So when price is in this uptrend, before it gets overbought, way, way overbought. All right. So here I'm looking, right? I'm looking for oversold, right? I'm looking for the pullbacks, right? So you see how this was oversold, came, touched the zero line. So this is where I'm watching for my buy. Make sense? If I was to use the RSI, I do the same thing. Oh, okay. So essentially, I only when price is in an uptrend, when I go down to smaller time frame, I'm looking for oversold. Same thing if I'm in a downtrend, so like USD Swiss franc or USD CAD, I'm looking for overbought. So this overbought on the 4-hour, because I already know what's coming. Can I do this on the 4-hour, Steve? The 1 hour? You can do this on any time frame. Any time frame. Obviously, the higher the time frame, the better. Okay, guys? Who's stronger, 4-hour or 1 hour? 1 hour or 15-minute? 15-minute or 5-minute? Who is stronger? Who holds more weight? So you want to be in alignment with the time frame that holds more weight. Okay, so that's why I always tell you guys I trade off the daily, the weekly, like those are my time frames because they hold more weight. So it's easy when I go down to my 4-hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever, I'm in alignment with what's going on the higher time frame. So, but let's say I take the 4-hour, for example, this entire downtrend right here. Cool. I'm in a downtrend. See that on my RSI? I'm in a downtrend. So what I'm going to do is when I go down to my 1 hour or even let's say 30-minute, 45, whatever, I'm looking for overbought territory that comes up to what is it? The 60 and 80. I haven't used this in a long time. 60 and 70, right? So every area that comes near the 70, that's what I want to watch out for. So areas like this, areas like this, right? So on and so forth. That line up. Think about it. On the 4-hour, I'm in a downtrend. That means I'm coming down. But on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute, I'm looking for overbought territories. Because I know eventually we're going to be in alignment with the downtrend. All I have to do is make sure when I'm looking at it, is the sequence there? Yes. Break a structure, lower low, nice retest, sell. Break a structure, lower low, retest, wait for a close below candle, right? Or if you want to go down to even a smaller time frame and wait for the sequence again, break, retest, sell, right? At the end of the day, I'm in alignment with the overall trend. All right, guys? All right, cool. So my preference, again, preference is the MACD. But if you like the RSI, you can add the RSI, you can do whatever you want to do, but that's how I would utilize it. All right. All right. So now we got that out the way. Let's see what's up with the markets this week. So just opened up with a gap. So again, all right, we'll look at this from a daily perspective. So obviously we're coming down. There's no doubt about it. The XY is about to touch 96 and 97. Boom, we just broke this level here, pushing back. So what do I want to see on the 4 hour? I want to see a retest. I want to see this go green. You see how this went green over here? I want to see this go green. All right. Actually, I want to use fibs, measure this leg, and about 50%, which is right around here. That's like perfect. So going into Monday, Tuesday, I would like to see a nice pullback and then a continuation. Right. So fill this fair value gap, POI right here. Look for sell here. All right. So I'm not looking to sell until I see this come green again, right? Which will be in alignment with the daily, which is red. And once it comes back here, then I will look for my sequence, right? Just like when price pulled back over here, I promise you, 15-minute, 5-minute, just like when it pulled back here. You got it, right? You got your break, you got your retest, you got your sell-off. All right. If I break this down, go down to like a 3-minute time frame, you'll see it even more clear. Right? There you go. There's your higher high. Change your character. There's your retest. There's your sell. All right. I'm looking for that sequence when we get back up here. So what does that mean for all the majors? Looking for pullbacks. Right. So EU pullback. Right. Had a nice buy. We expected that. Didn't take this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really trade EU that much anymore. It just moves so slow. Right. Like if you think about it, 200 pips compared to, let's say, odd USD, this is what I really should have taken, right? 264. And usually EU moves way more. Like when I first got into trading, 2015, it used to move. It don't move like it used to. See, look, 266, right? That 60 pip difference is a major difference, right? Especially with regular Forex pairs. That's why I just like to stick to indices now, crypto, gold, and silver. If they're not moving, then I'll look to regular Forex pairs, but EU just doesn't do it for me anymore. But anyways, so we got that. We broke this level here. So now we're just looking for a retest. So guys, be on the lookout and I'll let you know what's ready, obviously in the Telegram. We're looking for that. We're looking for a pullback. Pullback, then continuation. You're going to do the same thing on EU. I mean, GU and AU and all the rest. They're going to come and tack this. See that big fair value gap on the daily? So 4 hour, 1 hour, I'm looking for a retest. I want to see this go red here on the MACD. Pull back to know I'm not breaking this level here. And once we come around here, I'll be looking to buy again. All right. I didn't check Forex Factory. Which are the pairs I gotta move? So odd CAD, which I don't really trade, USD CAD, and that's about it. So you're just looking for pullback on all these US pairs. That's it. Pullback, retest, and then sell. I gotta see a proper retest. It can't be an aggressive move back up. Because if that happens, then we're going the opposite direction. Once I get a nice clean retest, boom. Not ready yet. That's why I don't trade on Sundays and Mondays, really. I like to wait until Tuesday, see what's formulating, and then I'll be like, all right, this is what I like. All right. UJ had a beautiful drop, sell off. think all the JPYs are going to drop now. Yeah, you can see it's about to be a bearish wave here. So if there's going to be a bearish wave there. On the 4-hour, we just came from a bullish. That was that. Let's go to the 1-hour. I need another one. Close that gap, pull back, and then we look for another sell. I like this. See what's up with GJ. Same thing. GJ, EJ, same thing. We just need pullback. A lot of pullbacks, which is a good thing. As long as we get the right pullbacks, guys, we got sells all across the board. And EJ. I like it. All right. Pull back and then sell. All right. We're at the daily. We've been on this bullish wave for a long, long time. Is it ready to sell? We don't know just yet, but we did get a close below. So that's good news. So now we're going to see this week. We're going to see this week. We get this and then continuation of that. All right. I'll definitely keep an eye out on this EJ. I like this EJ. All right. I don't really trade AuCAD. I haven't traded AuCAD in God knows how long. But we're at the daily here, gapped up. Huge supply zone. Haven't been here since 2023. So this is going to be a while. If this is going to sell off, it's going to be a while. I think we got more buyers in play. Yeah. I would wait for another buy. Not sell yet. I'd wait for another correction. Probably be a deep one and then buy back up. Buy is not done. Got a fair value gap here. I can see price pulling back and then boom. But yeah, it's the opening. No need to jump in anything right now, guys. As always, these videos, I want you to take the education more than anything. I will keep you posted. Gold, we got nothing. So you don't need to do nothing, right? Don't be a thirst bucket and just jump in looking to buy. That'd be the worst thing you can do. Same thing with silver. Wait for a pullback at least. Wait for it to properly pull back like here, before buying up. Let's see, Bitcoin. I said Bitcoin's, yep, got to 86. Next target, 80. And then after that, I'm looking for price to head back down to, again, my sweet spot, anywhere between 69 and 53. This is big zone here on the weekly. And then after that, guys, this is where you can become rich again. Really, really rich. All right. But in the meantime, Bitcoin, just close here. Look at that. So look at this. Daily downtrend just beginning. So that means more sell is definitely coming. So what do you want to do? 4-hour, 1 hour. We want to wait for a pullback. So sell coming. All right. Sell coming. So daily sell. Let the 1 hour buy, pullback come, and then look to short again. All right. So if this video has been helpful, guys, please comment below. Let me know if this, helped you. If you want me to talk about anything else, more on Fibonacci, more on, entries, whatever the case may be, just drop your opinions down below. But as always, if you're new, join the free Telegram group. If you want access to the private community, hit me up, email, social media, whatever the case may be. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Love you all. Take care. Like, subscribe. Share with a friend, and I'll see you all on the next one.